and welcome to Course UnPacked, where we unlock the different degree programs offered by different Philippine universities. I am your host, Max Guanzon, and today we're going back to UP Diliman. We have a host from UPD. And to start, please give us your name, your preferred pronouns, other information that you want to share with us, and what's your degree program and from what university.
Hi, ako si Jologs. Preferred pronouns, he, him. Other information na I want to share. Wow, sali kayo UP Music Circle. Ano ba? Degree program, BS Food Technology from UP Diliman.
Ayan, so Jologs is my orgmate from the UP Music Circle and he's taking up BS Food Tech from UP Diliman. So to start, describe your degree program in 2 to 3 sentences.
2 to 3 sentences. Okay, everything na maisip mo about food, feeling ko sakap namin. Like, there's cooking, that's one. All the processes that involve cooking. And not just cooking, I guess. All for it is baking cooking technically. So, like every food process, like sa industry rin, I guess kasama like meat processing, fish processing, and so on and so forth. Those kind of stuff, like everything related to food. Kasama na rin. Oh, we have food engineering and food physics as well. So, oh my god. But yeah, ayun, I guess that's like the fastest way to describe my course.
So what do you do in your degree program? Describe your typical day as a food tech student nung face-to-face and ngayong online setup.
Okay. Kapag face-to-face, usually nasa lab lang kayo, like nung kayo sa food lab. Di ko ata naabutan, pero usually kasi sa mga, actually, yung course ko last sem, yung subject ko last sem, isang major, nag-require magpa-sensory. So, usually, ito yung mga dried mangoes, yung pupunta ka doon, parang you're gonna taste different kinds of food, then you're gonna rate them. Parang, that's one part of it, siguro. Most of the time, nasa lab lang talaga. Nandiyan matagal lang lab. Kasi, kailangan mo maghintay. Usually, nag-shift kayo, yung iba kakain mo, babantay, tapos ganun. Ayun, like, the usual, like, Bachelor of Science student na may lab. I guess, laging nasa lab. Pero ngayong online siguro, I guess medyo mahirap kasi, I mean, how are you gonna learn the things you learn in lab at home? I mean, you don't have like the same environment, diba? Pero ayun, I guess in other stuff naman siguro in terms of lecture, I guess same naman. I mean, it's still a lecture.
Okay. So does your degree program have a home organization? And how does it help you as a food tech student?
Yes, actually, we have PAFT Alpha. That's Philippine Association of Food Technologists Alpha chapter. Yung home org na yun, it started actually in Diliman, I think, kasi Alpha chapter. Pero marami siyang chapter. So alam ko, ang Alpha ay sa Diliman. Alam ko, ang Beta sa Los Baños. Merong Gamma sa De La Salle Araneta University. I don't know where that is. Basta like lahat na isipin mo lahat na ng Greek letters na dyan. Merong Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, so on and so forth. I think if you're looking, PUP meron natin PAF Theta, I think. In Mindanao, they have PAF Lambda. Yung Visayas, Iota. So usually, kung UP, yung may mga ino-offer na food tech courses, usually yun yung merong PAFT. And then merong bigger PAFT na PAFT Inc. Basically, yun yung all the professionals. Ayun. How does it help? Well, of course, like any course org, it's an academic org. And how it helps is, I guess it provides you like resources. Usually, it helps you with, we help you with, I guess in some majors na nahihirapan kayo, like offer na mga, hindi siya tutorials na yung tawag. parang video game yung tawag yun. Parang, I guess, yeah, tutorials. Ganun, nag-offer ng tutorial. And then usually just, I have a community. Like if you have any questions about this and that, ayun, usually go to org mates na parang, uy, I need help with this subject, blah, 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 blah.
Mm.
Ayun. And for my course specifically, for my org specifically, Path Alpha, so Facebook, we usually post like a lot of informative stuff about food, I guess. You can go check it out at Path Alpha Facebook page.
Mm.
Ayun lang, I guess.
So for my next question, what makes your degree program unique from other similar programs? So how is it different from, let's say, a culinary course or from BS chemistry, I guess? Parang yun yung naisip kong malapit.
Okay, anong difference niya? Kasi usually kasi with culinary, I mean, I have a friend from the culinary program. And really, yung difference is sa culinary kasi, like, it's an art. Technically a science and also an art. Because,
Mm-mm.
food, right? Any process involving food. Culinary arts also dives into that. So, yung difference siguro is sa culinary arts, most of the time talaga, luto talaga siya. Like, really, like, making dishes and
Mm.
all of that. I think we only have one, like, for food tech in Diliman, we only have one subject for that, and that's FN 102, I think, na magluluto talaga kami. So culinary arts kasi parang iba-iba yun eh. Parang you learn the French terms pa, and then kasama ba dun yung tawag dito? Kasi in preparation of everything, everything that encompasses cuisine in general. But food tech kasi, it's more than just cooking and preparing dishes. It's also manufacturing. Siguro part dito yung mga nabibili mong food products na nakapackage na. Let's say, Papangas Best. Ano ba ba? Argentina siguro. Those kind of things. Like, kasama din dun yung packaging. And I don't think you're gonna learn that, or rather, I don't think practical-wise matutunan mo siya in a culinary setting. Kasi, I don't know, I'm not culinary arts. I guess that's one difference of it, I guess. How is it different from DSCM? Well, I guess since food tech involves like everything food-based, right? Difference from chem, I guess, would be we don't go that in-depth
Mm.
with a lot of stuff. Like usually like the four like everything encompassing like organic chem, wala kaming inorganic. Wala kaming
Mm.
inorganic chem eh. Kasi, well, I guess meron if you include the minerals and stuff. Other coordination chemistry shit. Iniisip ko lang, wait lang. Pero nga ba?
Go lang.
Masala ko yung difference kasi from chem. Like, hindi siya ganun ka as in-depth as like other chem progs eh. So, chemistry. Yes, chemistry. Wait lang ah.
Sige, we can skip the question naman.
Wait, na-curious din ako eh. Ako rin. Ano nga, no? Eh, parang alam ko it's not that in-depth. Like, what specifically? Oh, shit. Wala kaming quantum chemistry if you're interested. Wala kaming physical chemistry of real systems. Physical chemistry, foundations of chemical thermodynamics. Oh, wait, no. May thermodynamics. Right? We need that because, cooking. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so, I guess hindi ganun ka as in-depth ang chem namin compared to chemistry. Pero technically, if we take like 6 units ata of a chem program, like we can apply for, we can take the exam for the licensure sa lab tech ba? Or chemical tech? Just something, I forgot which one. But if you're interested, if you want like 2 licensure exams, you can take one for being a food technologist and you can take one from being a chem tech, I guess.
Okay. Sige. So, my next question is, what do you think is the edge of UP Diliman's food tech compared to other universities?
Oh, that's interesting. Siyang UP Diliman. Well, okay. Ang UP Diliman, ang food tech program kasi ng UP Diliman, it mostly encompasses like post-processing, right? Because, well, it's kind of hard to make a farm in the metro given that it's very urbanized, right? I guess yun yung edge ng sa Los Baños. Kasi sa Los Baños, under the College of Agriculture and Food Sciences ata, yung food tech nila, they mostly involve parang harvest talaga. As in, pre-harvest, harvest phase, and I guess like processing all of that, but they also have like meat. I don't know how they do the meat. But yeah, di ba kasi if you go to Los Baños, like you have like the dairy part. Beef gatas na kailangan mo ilagay sa cooler kung hindi masira siya on the way back to Manila or something. Yung sa Visayas naman, agri-aqua. So, mostly involving fisheries. And then sa UP Min ata, feeling ko saying it different. I don't know. Iba kasi yung iba kasi yung you have the rural and you have urban. Sure about UP Min's curriculum with food tech, but I'm pretty sure they're quite similar. Given I guess in difference lang they also have fruit. Do we have a fruit module? I think a brief lang yung fruit module namin ngayon kasi the rest focus talaga on industry and engineering. So I guess yun, that would be the edge, I guess. Post-processing, like post-harvest technologies. Yun yung mostly focus ng food tech sa Diliman.
Okay. So, for my next question, how do you apply your degree program in your day-to-day life? Like, ikaw ba nagluluto sa inyo? Or parang iniisip mo ba, ganito ko siya lulutuin kasi ganito siya tinuro, parang ganun. So, how do you apply your degree program?
Feeling ko, applying my degree program, like I've been very, when it comes to food, like very, hindi siya picky eh. I guess, naging extra hygienic in a way. Parang like, like talagang in-instill talaga sa amin na parang, don't wanna have some Clostridium botulinum. Botulism is actually a dangerous thing. Botulism. You can get it from bacteria. And I guess in food tech, parang, kasi my earlier courses namin, it's about microbiology. I guess that's one thing that's very that really got to me because parang I don't want to die from like bacteria or whatnot. Parang God, it's such a sad way to die. Like, hindi mo lang ako nasagasaan mo.
Oo nga. Mapo-food poisoning ka na lang.
Yeah, I guess. But ayun, that's one thing siguro, like really being hygienic and parang like knowing na parang which temperatures do certain bacteria proliferate and specifically like what kind of food. That's one. Other one siguro, cooking. I guess may mga practices kasi ang mga Filipino na parang ginagawa lang nila pero hindi dapat ginagawa. Parang yung mantika, for example. If lumana yung mantika mo, huwag mo nang gagamitin ulit kasi some chemicals that are present in used oil are kind of nasty, you know. Some are even like carcinogenic in nature, so you don't want to do that. You know, you use your oil, you gotta change your oil. Ano ba? I guess yun yung practical na isip ko. I feeling ko ng iba like nag-gloss over ko lang kasi like it's parang subconscious na ginagawa ko na lang like personally. I'm losing words.
Yeah, gets naman. I'm getting what you're saying naman na parang you subconsciously apply what you learn sa mga food safety, kumbaga.
I mean, food tech is a very practical course. Kaya if you do want to go food tech, I guess magamit mo agad siya in your day-to-day life. That's all I can say.
Gets naman. Okay, so for my next question, what common misconceptions do people have about your degree program? Parang may meme akong nakita about this na yung food tech, luto-luto lang daw. So what can you say about that?
I mean, it's kind of true. No, no. Saluto. I guess everything. I mean, I guess it's a generalization na luto-luto lang. Pero hindi eh. Kasi while we do have like modules and like subjects tackling cooking and the nature of it, it's more than just cooking or the processes of it. Kasama pa dun yung how like you have to maintain like a really good workspace when you handle food. For example, like you have to ensure na everything is sanitary, like counted din yung parang microbial count of a certain thing. Na if it gets past a certain threshold, dapat di mo na siya gamitin or parang dito, you have to like really like be hygienic about everything. Well, that's one. Ano ba? Ayun, again, industry. A different process of preserving food, like canning. Ano ba ba? We also have. Natatamay ako feeling ko. Wait, pag-isipan natin. Ano po pong mga ginagawa ng food? Food safety. Why? I have forgotten that. Yeah, food safety. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay, what's food security? That's also one thing. Wait a minute. What's food security again? Tama. Ito yung ano. Ito yung accessibility ng food, I guess. I guess sa Los Baños, dito siya mostly prevalent kasi agri-wise, parang you have to ensure like which conditions yield, I guess, yeah, produce the most yield, basically, right? So, ano ba ba? Ano yung HACCP? Ano yung, so also under food security or food safety? It's under food safety, I think. HACCP is, alam mo yung mga nakita mo sa mga chichirya, parang, FDA certified follows, parang may HACCP. Okay? That's really hard to get. Yung, it's called Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points, basically. It's basically an internationally recognized method in determining, say, if may hazard ba yung process na to, and then what do you guys do to combat certain hazards, for example. Yeah, like usually parang yung ibang products like recently parang natanggal na or parang di na FDA approved. Like ano yung recently? Nabalita mo yung
liver spread.
liver spread di na kasama.
Ang alam ko yung Reno na liver spread.
Wait.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's back though. It's back.
Okay. Good for them. Good for all of us.
Hindi yung isa, yung parang, alam mo yung binibenta na tig-piso lang. Na yung packaging niya parang, it's a cheap plastic kind of way. Kasi, pag nabasa yung packaging, bumabakat yung brand. Ang tawag yun.
Yung mga chichirya ng bata, parang I remember those na.
Oo, yun. Sweet corn, yung mga crackers, yung parang may brand na Mang Inas.
Yeah, I remember them.
I guess that's weird nga though, parang like you've been eating it for like a long time and then recently lang ma-determine na parang, you can't eat this anymore. I guess that's one way of saying na parang standards definitely change over throughout the years. Especially with like internationally approved standards. Ano bang standard? Ano bang example? I guess yung Codex Alimentaris. Why am I diving into this? Parang nag-give me a lecture. just saying, okay, parang like I think food is one of the few things that have been constantly changing. It's constantly like changing, like revising like the standards of whichever type of food you have. Kasi parang like, back then, ano bang pwede na bawal na ngayon? Say, meron ako naiisip, Max.
Wala ko maisip. Pero I get what you mean na parang over the years, we learn more about how we prepare our food and apparently yung ibang ways na pag-prepare natin ng food, it's not as safe as we would want it.
Yeah, I guess yung pinaka naisip ko lang siguro like the Middle Ages. Like,
Yes,
I wonder why you have famine. Maybe you should like, follow science. Oh yeah, hand washing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait lang. Where is it? When did we learn hand washing? I'm pretty sure that's pretty recent. Never used to wash our hands, and like that's so weird for me. Like iniisip ko parang, but wait a minute, like that should be like something that should be done. Like that's something that's typical already, right? Like parang turo ka pagbata ka mo, like hindi. Bulate or some shit. I think this was first recognized in the 19th century, so mga 1800s, no, ganun. I think it was like a Hungarian guy or something. Like a guy that was working with, what's her name? The Nightingale, Florence Nightingale, I think. But anyway, yeah. Ayun. Just like a tidbit. Yeah, like certain sounds like that. Parang like something na we didn't used to practice, but now we do because it's beneficial. Yeah.
So, ayun, you've talked about the misconceptions about food tech. Now, what career paths are available to food tech graduates?
Oh, that's a lot, actually. Ayun, that's one, culinary. You can really take culinary, honestly. I mean, feeling ko if parang yung desire mo talaga to cook is really high, I mean, you go culinary. I guess academe kasi parang like, like most breakthroughs in food usually are through like through research talaga. It's a good example. Yung parang mga I guess a good example would be like if a certain food is viable for production or consumption. That's one. Ano ba ba? You can also work in the industry, siguro, in the food industry. Like we have McDonald's in Singapore, siguro. You can work siguro in Pampanga Best. Actually, maganda yung factory nila, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually kind of neat. Sorry, I'm a meat person. That's why like when I see meat, parang bacon, hell yeah. What else? Oh yeah, Magnolia, right? You can work at Magnolia. Do you want to work at Magnolia? It's ice cream. Like mayroon kami isang prof na yun lagi yung binabanggit. Parang damn, like every time binabanggit niya, parang damn, I want ice cream now. That's a lot. Ano ba? I guess ayun, food safety. Is that, meron ganun, like safety officer?
Feel ko naman meron. Like sa mga cities.
I'm just forgetting about it. Quality control. Yeah, there you go. Quality control officer, I think, is the term for it. I think it's very self-explanatory. You keep the quality, you ensure the quality of the food product. Marami pang iba, feeling ko na miss ko. But feeling ko it encompasses like those things naman siguro. Like if you want to work in the industry, if you want to research more about food that you want to dive into and explore, you can also go to the culinary and cook, honestly. I don't know any notable graduates na ganun. Meron ba? I think meron naman. I think I have a friend that didn't go culinary, but at least like went into like a coffee business siguro. Because addict sila sa kape. Araw-araw nagkakape na like ungodly amounts of coffee, but yeah.
Okay. So medyo comprehensive naman yung mga sinabi mo, and I guess last question now. What's your advice to young people who want to pursue this degree program?
You gotta learn how to handle like hindi. Feeling ko kaya naman nila yun eh. Parang like usually kasi thing now we also handle is like spoilage. Siguro, that smells nasty. You know what? I don't know, but like usually if you just wanna pursue food, just go for it, man. You want to learn more about food? Go food tech, go culinary. I mean, at the end of the day, kung mabubusog ka naman, hindi just go for it. Joke. Hindi. Advice to young people who want to pursue this work. Wait lang, iniisipan ko. Technically, wala naman siyang like barriers or anything. Like, it's not specifically restrictive in terms of, like, I mean, ako, from my experience, parang anyone can go food tech, to be honest. Advice siguro, in terms of like studying it, it has a lot of chem and bio, but don't neglect your physics because like you're always going to have physics everywhere you go. I thought I could escape it, but I couldn't. I don't like physics, man. What is food physics, man?
So may physics pa rin pala kayo kahit ano.
I mean, I guess, yeah, because we also have food engineering. If you're gonna think about it, food tech is basically chem-eng but with food. Is that it?
I see. I get the reference.
Yeah. I guess it is. Huh. Not quite, but that's a close description. It's not chem with food, but it's chem-eng with food. Yeah. Ayun.
So ayan, where can they find out more about your degree program? And you can plug yung mga orgs ng yung org ng ng food tech.
You can find anything related to food tech at PAFT Alpha. That's PAFT-ALPHA on Facebook and Twitter siguro. And probably Instagram. I don't think we have Instagram. You can also like just check UP Diliman like courses food technology. Wow, it's right there. Ayun. Banggit ko ba na meron kaming sister course or sa department namin sa Department of Food Science and Nutrition. We also have community nutrition. So if ever plano ni na-cover mo ba comment?
Hindi pa.
So if ever you want to hear more about Comnut, Max na yung bahala. Pointing there or there. Depende kung saan perspective ni Max. Probably there. That's Max. Alright. Ayun. Ano pa ba? I guess yun yung plug ng
Okay. So ito na. Ayun, tapos na tayo. You may plug your social media platforms if you want. Mga passion projects na ganun.
Okay. Feeling ko may account ako everywhere. Follow me on Twitter. Wala akong ginagawa. You can follow me on Facebook. Is that a thing? You can follow people on Facebook, right? Pwede. Wala mo na ipa-plug in. SoundCloud ko na hindi ko man ginagamit. Yung leasing ko na walang nakaalam kung anong account ko doon. Ooh. Just follow me on Twitter. That's it.
Okay, bigay mo na lang sa akin yung username tapos lagay ko sa description box.
Oh yeah. Wait, di mo ba ako na-follow, Max? Ba't mo kailangan hingin?
Pina-follow kita pero
kailangan mo hingin? Oh my
nakalimutan
God.
ko. Okay, John Glifonia. Okay. So that's it for our episode of Course Unpacked. Thank you so much for watching, and kapag may mga gusto kayong mga degree programs na makita, comment it down below and we'll definitely try our best to find someone to share their degree program with us. And that's it. See you in our next episode. Bye-bye.